it is story time! Woohoo! We love story time, and I'm trying to find my other book.
Here it is.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
So today, I wish I knew how to actually see who's watching on the Atlanta Artist Relief Fund page, but I just don't know how to do that. It makes me a little crazy, but, oh, there you are. Now I found it. Okay. Hi, David Burke. So glad you're here. So this is story time. It's been a while. We're back. We're so happy. This is for the Atlanta Artist Relief Fund. So if you haven't visited their page ever, please just click on over there when you get a chance and see all the amazing things that they do for artists and anybody else here in the Atlanta area that needs help during this time of COVID-19. So we're going to start our story time right now with this lovely little book called I Need a Hug. This is for the littles, so bring them on. They might be sleeping by the time it's over if it all works out. Right, Veronica Duer, if you're here? All right. So this is I Need a Hug. It's written and illustrated by first grade students at Clara Barton Elementary School in Bordentown, New Jersey. So there you go.
Woo-hoo.
Isn't that perfect right now? I need a hug? I think it is. I'm alone and sad, said one red bug. What I need is a big bug hug. Isn't that the cutest picture? Two green bugs dug and dug. Red bug said, I need a hug. We are digging. Go away. Please come back some other day. They weren't very nice, were they?
Oh.
Three orange bugs with yellow mugs. Red bug said, I need some hugs. As you can see, we're drinking tea. Go away and let us be. Four purple bugs with a slug. Red bug said, I need a hug. We are busy. Go away. Please come back another day. Five black bugs in a bed all snug. Can I have a hug? Said Red Bug. We are still sleeping. Go away. Will you come back another day? Hi, Alan Wilmer. Six blue bugs tug and tug. Red Bug said, give me a hug. We are tugging. Can't you see? Go away and let us be.
Brent Blocker needs
Brent
a hug.
Blocker, you need a hug. We all do. Hey, give your lovely birthday girl a hug for us.
Yeah.
Seven gray bugs hold a jug. Red Bug said, give me a hug. This is heavy. We can't stop. If we do, the jug will drop. 8 yellow bugs on a train, chug, chug. Red Bug still really needs a hug. We're on a ride, go away. Come back to us another day.
I like that picture.
It likes you.
Oh, no.
9 green bugs on a plug. Said Red Bug, I need a hug. We plugged this in to play the game. You can't play. We don't know your name. This one's so rude.
I know.
10 pink bugs on a rug. Red Bug said, could I have a hug? We are playing. Go away. This is not the place to stay. I'm still alone and feeling bad. I need a pal and friend, a hug. Without them, I'm a sad red bug. Oh, he's crying.
Oh, no.
What is this? What do I see? Is this a red bug looking at me? Oh. I'm alone and I'm sad too. What I need is a friend like you. We're all alike, can't you see? I'll hug you if you hug me. We all need friends. We all need hugs. We're all like these two little red bugs. Before we go, we want to say, take time to hug your friend today. The end.
Yay.
I need a hug.
Aw.
And that's the I need a hug bug book. All right, so now we're going to swing it on over to Heidi.
Woo!
She has a song song to sing, a book to read. What's the best way to do this? Let's see. Let's do this.
Are we
There we go.
How about that? That's perfect.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
All
Appreciate that.
right.
Are you good? You need a
I
little.
think so.
Good. All right.
I think
So you're
so.
in this
Yeah.
picture and that picture.
So last time I was a part of story time, I read an Amelia Bedelia book, and so I'm going to read another Amelia Bedelia book because she's crazy. All right, so this is Amelia Bedelia for mayor. All right, Amelia Bedelia for mayor by Herman Parish.
Thanks, Herman.
Yeah. That Mayor Thomas, said Mr. Rogers. What's wrong, dear? Said Mrs. Rogers. Mayor Thomas is what's wrong, said Mr. Rogers. The mayor promised to cut taxes. He never does what he says he will do. He is only human, said Mrs. Rogers. Besides, no one does exactly what you tell them to do. Like Amelia Bedelia. All right, here is your breakfast, said Amelia Bedelia. I hope you like chocolate frosting. What is this, said Mr. Rogers. I said I wanted pancakes for breakfast. These are pancakes, said Amelia Bedelia. I baked these cakes in a frying pan. Do you want to blow out the candles? They are fine, said Mrs. Rogers. I will teach you to make normal pancakes. You just did what you were told. Oh, Amelia Bedelia. You always do, said Mr. Rogers. Why can't Mayor Thomas be like you? I wish you were mayor. You do, said Amelia Bedelia. Sure, said Mr. Rogers. You should run for the mayor's office. See you later, said Amelia Bedelia. She dashed out the kitchen. Where's she going? Said Mrs. Rogers. To City Hall, said Mr. Rogers. She's running for the mayor's office. Up there too?
Yeah,
okay,
like
up there.
I know, it's difficult.
Yep, trying to do both. All right. I made it, said Amelia Bedelia. Hold on, said the mayor's secretary. Mayor Thomas is with the press. He needs to iron out some things. I hate to iron, said Amelia Bedelia. I will bring him Mr. Rogers' shirts. The mayor can press them for me. She burst into the press conference. Amelia Bedelia, said Mayor Thomas, what brings you here? My feet, said Amelia Bedelia. I was out running for your office. Oh, Running for office, said a reporter. The mayor has very big shoes to fill. You are rude, said Amelia Bedelia. He can't help it if his feet are big. You are right, said a reporter. Big feet must run in his family. How awful, said Amelia Bedelia. Don't they ever get to walk? All the reporters laughed. Mayor Thomas did not laugh. Achoo! He sneezed. His nose runs too, said a reporter. No, said Amelia Bedelia. His nose smells. I hope his feet don't, said the reporter. You are rude, said the mayor. Amelia Bedelia asked the reporter, what would you do if you were in the mayor's shoes? I would polish them, said Amelia Bedelia. They could use a good shine. Mr. Rogers arrived out of breath. Amelia Bedelia, let's go home. I was joking. You can't run for office. I just did, said Amelia Bedelia. I always do what folks say to do. That is a great promise to make, said a reporter. I made promises too, said the mayor. We know, said Mr. Rogers. But if Amelia Bedelia were mayor, you must be joking, said Mayor Thomas. Amelia Bedelia can't run for mayor. Oh, yes, she can. I would vote for her, said a reporter. We need some change. Here's 43 cents, said Amelia Bedelia. That's all the change I've got. Wait a minute, said the mayor. I want to put in my 2 cents. How nice, said Amelia Bedelia. That makes 45 cents. No, said the mayor. My 2 cents means my opinion. I don't really have 2 cents. My mark. You don't, said Amelia Bedelia. Then you should get some sense. Mayor Thomas doesn't have any sense, asked a reporter. Is that what you just said? No, he said that, said Amelia Bedelia. I did not, said the mayor. I said I'll have 2 pennies. Me either, said Mr. Rogers. I hope Mayor Bedelia cuts taxes. Mayor Bedelia, yelled Mayor Thomas. She couldn't even be the dog catcher. Yes, I could, said Amelia Bedelia. Take back what you just said. I will not, said the mayor. Run for mayor, said a reporter. Throw your hat in the ring. What ring? Said Amelia Bedelia. The mayor's telephone rang.
She's very literal.
Oh, she's very literal. Amelia Bedelia took off her hat. She threw it across the room. Her hat landed on top of the phone. How's that? Said Amelia Bedelia. I threw my hat on the ring. Now I can run for mayor. Amelia Bedelia crouched down. On your mark, get set, go! Hooray! Shouted everyone, except Mayor Thomas. He does not think she is hilarious. The race for mayor was on. Amelia Bedelia and Mayor Thomas ran all over town to talk with voters. People began to care more about their town, about each other, and their future.
That's what she
Mr. Rogers gave Amelia Bedelia lots of help and plenty of good advice. Yikes, said Mr. Rogers. Gotcha, said Amelia Bedelia. Here's that pole you told me to get. Not a fishing pole, said Mr. Rogers. What you need is a voting poll. It tells how voters plan to cast their votes. Cast votes, said Amelia Bedelia. Sounds like fishing to me. Most voters are sitting on the fence, said Mr. Rogers. And you know what that means? Sore bottoms, said Amelia Bedelia. Not sore bottoms, said Mr. Rogers. It means people haven't made up their minds. This election isn't sewn up yet. Hold my pole, said Amelia Bedelia. I'll go get a needle and thread. I will sew it up. Forget about sewing and fishing, said Mr. Rogers. Go out and get some more votes. Amelia Bedelia walked to town. A crowd was at the new bridge. When I cut the ribbon, said the mayor, this brand new bridge will be open. Amelia Bedelia stepped in front of him. She cut that red ribbon before he did. Oops, ruh-roh. What have you done? Said the mayor. Cut that red tape, said Amelia Bedelia. Everyone says I should get rid of red tape. This is an outrage, said the mayor. You wrecked my photo opportunity. Are you having your picture taken? Said Amelia Bedelia. Then you really should smile. That does it, shouted the mayor. I challenge you to a debate. People will know where I stand. I can tell them where you are standing, said Amelia Bedelia. On my foot. Ow! Ah! On the day of the debate, the town square was packed. Now, let's welcome the mayor and Amelia Bedelia, said the announcer. Everyone clapped and cheered. I am nervous, said Amelia Bedelia. Just be yourself, said Mr. Rogers. I always am, said Amelia Bedelia. Who else would I be? Mr. and Mrs. Rogers each gave her a big hug. That's all you should ever be, Amelia Bedelia.
Hi, Kelsey.
The mayor and Amelia Bedelia argued for hours. I will fill in all the potholes, said Mayor Thomas. Me too, said Amelia Bedelia. You can't cook in pots with holes. That's silly, said the mayor. It sure is, said Amelia Bedelia. All the food falls out. That's right, yelled the crowd. I will reduce the school tax, said Mayor Thomas. And I won't, said Amelia Bedelia. Our schools need more tax, especially thumbtacks. You tell him, shouted the crowd. My goodness, said Mrs. Rogers. They're fighting like cats and dogs. Hiss, bow, wow, wow, wow. A big dog chased the cat across the stage. Mayor Thomas rescued the cat. Amelia Bedelia grabbed the dog. Good job, said Mayor Thomas. You mean that? Said Amelia Bedelia. I sure do, said Mayor Thomas. You proved that you can be the dog catcher. I take back what I said. I apologize to you. I accept your apology, said Amelia Bedelia. And now I can stop running for mayor. No, don't quit, shouted the crowd. Oh, she's a hero, heroine, yes. Listen to me, said Amelia Bedelia. I said I would run for mayor unless Mayor Thomas took back what he said. He took it back. So now I don't have to run anymore. No one moved or made a sound. I admire you, said the mayor. You know how to keep a promise. He began to clap for Amelia Bedelia. Then the whole crowd joined in. Good news, said Mr. Rogers. The mayor kept his promise. See there, said Mrs. Rogers. You can teach an old dog new tricks. I don't have time, said Amelia Bedelia, and I am not catching any more dogs. I am going to the White House. The White House, said Mr. Rogers. You are going to Washington? Of course not, said Amelia Bedelia. I borrowed a book from Mrs. White. She said to leave it at her house. Whew, said Mr. Rogers. I thought you were running for president. I will do whatever you say, said Amelia Bedelia. Mr. Rogers did not say one more word, even when he got his French toast.
That's the French flag.
Yeah. Vive la France. And there it is.
The French toast.
Delicious French toast. Amelia Bedelia, everybody.
Yay. Thank you, Heidi. Your character work was astounding.
Well, thank you, my
I
love.
must say. Very fun. Fun. Love the voices and sound effects, said Kelsey. Thank you, Kelsey. I directed her. It was all good. All right, so finally for the day, we're going to read a really fun book called Gerald McBoing-Boing.
Boing, boing.
Based on the Academy Award-winning motion picture by Dr. Seuss. You love it? I love it too. It's going to be fun, y'all. Fun. All right. This is the story of Gerald McCloy and the strange thing that happened to that little boy. They say it all started when Gerald was 2. That's the age kids start talking. At least most of them do. Well, when he started talking, do you know what he said? He didn't talk words. He went boing, boing instead. What's that? Cried his father, his face turning gray. That's a very odd thing for a young boy to say. And poor Gerald's father rushed to the phone and quick dialed the number of Dr. Malone. Come over fast, the poor father pled. Our boy can't speak words. He goes boing, boing instead. I see, said the doctor. It's just as you said. He doesn't speak words. He goes boing, boing instead. I've no cure for this. I can't handle the case. And he packed up his pills and walked out of the place. You do that so easily.
Yep.
Then months passed, and Gerald got louder and louder, till one day he went boom, like a big keg of powder. It was then that his father said, "This is enough. He'll drive us both mad with this terrible stuff. A boy of his age shouldn't sound like a fool. He's got to learn words. We must send him to school." So Gerald marched off, an obedient creature, but soon was back home with a note from his teacher. From Public School 7 to Mrs. McCloy. Your little son Gerald's a most hopeless boy. We cannot accept him, for we have a rule that pupils must not go cuckoo in our school. Your boy will go honk all his life, I'm afraid. Sincerely yours, Fanny Schultz, teacher, 1st grade. And as little Gerald grew older, he found when a fellow goes BAM, no one wants him around. When a fellow goes shriek, he won't have any friends. For once he says clang, 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 all the fun ends. Yeah, they all shouted. Your name's not McCloy. You're Gerald McBoing-Boing, the noise-making boy. Poor Gerald decided that he had no place at home, in the school, in the whole human race. Oh.
So
And
sad.
so he concluded that, drear and forlorn, he would just disappear in the thick of a storm. But as he was boarding a slow-moving freight, a voice from the darkness called out, "Stop, boy! Wait! Aren't you Gerald McBoing-Boing, the lad who makes squeaks? My boy, I've searched for you many long weeks. I can make you the most famous lad in the nation, for I own the bong, bong, bong radio station. I need a smart fellow to make all the sounds, who can bark like a dog and bay like the hounds. I think baying is really, that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bay. Like the hound. Okay.
Yeah.
Your gong is terrific. Your toot is inspired. Quick, come to bong, bong, bong. McBoing-Boing, you're hired.
You have so much commitment to your bong sounds.
Now his parents, proud parents, are able to boast that their Gerald's bang is known coast to coast. Bang. Now Gerald is rich. He has friends. He's well fed. 'Cause he doesn't speak words, he goes boing boing instead. And that was the story of Gerald McBoing-Boing, who made his career out of making silly sounds. All right, thank you all for joining us for story time today. And again, if you haven't visited the Atlanta Artist Relief Fund Facebook page, they do all sorts of really great things. We will be back
Next Wednesday.
every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
And if we can't be here, I bet Arden will instead.
That's right.
Thanks for being here with us, everyone.
Take care, everyone.
We love you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hug all your family. Bye, everybody.